Beat time. Beat time.
Ready? It's a Saturday. It's November 9th. Just got back from a run to Home Depot. Came back, dropped off that bag because I like to be comfortable on my ride. Always a big fourth to be had. There you go. And just going for a nice fall ride. I'm not even gonna label this a vlog. We'll just probably call it random. Just cruising around. Just gonna cruise. Actual ending goal will be, oh, I smell firewood. Oh man, it's like it just goes through my helmet, enters my brain, and just gives me that feeling of relaxation. That feeling of you don't have to go to work today. You don't have to get the kids off the bus today. You don't have to you know, make any shelves today, or make a bookcase today, or cut the grass today. Just, bro, sit back by the fire and just enjoy yourself. Yeah, you can't beat that. It's always the best feeling that you can have on two wheels. I'll actually take it for a short stint on them. It's a Harley clunky tranny. We pretty much can't miss it. You know it anytime you hear it. Just that clunk, clunk. It's a sound that when you hear it, you always know it. You pretty much it's a sound you'll never miss, I tell you. Oh yeah, she's back to herself, man. I tell you that that little issue I had with the I forgot to turn the screw in a little bit. That little issue I had with the spark plug being loose, and also that rattling sound. I don't know if it's still making it, but I think it was my shift linkage. If I have a picture, I'll put it in there, because I'm running the old Buell Tuber shift linkage in there, and I took some washers, some rubber washers I got from Home Depot, put them in there, and hopefully what they'll do is they've gotten rid of that rattling sound, so now all you should hear is just all you should really hear is just my little Buell Harley motor. That's really all you should hear. I'll take it on a highway because I want to actually see what the exhaust sounds like. Not the exhaust, the mic sounds like while fogging up. Just for that little extra smoothness. Is it 22 miles already? Jeez. How is that 22 miles? I don't get it. But I don't know. It's nice to see another biker out. I tell you, that warms my heart. It shows a real true love for riding. You know, it just shows how much love a person has for it. highway. Pretty much what I'm usually cruising at, about 70, somewhere around there. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna pick up any wind noise or what it may pick up, but you kind of get an idea. Actually not so bad, you know. Right now I'm doing about 80, so doing about 80 right now. This guy needs to just get out of his way. There you go. That wasn't hard. Ooh, it is windy. Well, at least on here it is. I'm cruising about 75. I'm in 5th gear. I don't... Usually anytime there's a car coming up on my left. Really does like when you kneel down a bit, or when you lay down. Right now I'm pretty much in his slipstream. Oh, so that actually helped me out, because you know I don't have any wind protection, so actually being in his slipstream is a big help. Going right on down here to I think it's a Maybrook exit. I'm looking pretty much right through his windshield, if you can see that, so that if the front car brakes, I can start scrubbing the speed off right away. You always gotta think to stay alive. I'd actually like to see a car above him, which right here I pretty much can. Anyone behind me? Nope. Yeah. I tell you, without that wind protection, you're sucking it up. Using the balance beads, and I can't complain. She's pretty I'm not getting any vibration, especially at this speed, and I'm not cold. The heated gears keep me warm. My hands aren't cold, thank God. I hate that. Yeah, that's a little run on a highway with that Roller Pros filter. Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty, make a left over here. Actually done. Right here, just going out by where the guy is that I collect my wood from. He's got 21 acres of land. Very friendly guy. He's retired, and he was doing some cleaning up. And the last 2 years, he's pretty much just where I got my firewood from. Now, this is probably going to end up being a long video. And if you've made it this far, I do say thank you for watching. vlog 9, I try to keep that one short. I think that might be about 10 minutes. Basically be about family and love, kids, and the joy that they bring, or the joy that they all bring. And maybe in the future I can do another one about marriage, although I don't know much about it. I've only been married a year and some change. I have no qualms with it. I'm happy. There's a truck stop over here. Big truck stop too. Big old truck stop. Is he coming out of there? Oh, this is actually a truck car wash. I wasn't sure if he was coming out of here. I don't mess with trucks, I'll tell you that much. Still recording? Yep. Recording a good 16 minutes. Okay. I really don't like to look down from what I'm doing, which is scanning and looking for any objects or anything in the roadway. But you know, oh, I gotta tell you about my my freaking GoPro front mount, the handlebar mount. Oh man, I freaking broke it, man. That sucks, man. I gotta order another one. I love that GoPro mount. Put it on the handlebar, I had it right here. That mount, I love it. I'm down to 1 bar in battery. I charged it, but it wasn't really fully charged. So yeah, I was actually gonna do, I guess you could say, a double view, and what ended up happening, wait a minute, oh no, I gotta go further, I gotta go all the way down. So anyway, what ended up happening was I tightened it too much, and for some reason I tried to rotate it. And then when I rotated it, it just snapped. What are they building here? So yeah, so it snapped, and I tell you, man, I was like, damn, there was nothing I could do, man. It snapped. I gotta buy a new one. I don't know, maybe I can super glue it, but I'm still gonna get another one. If I can super glue it and it'll still hold, then I'll go from there. Or maybe I can get a some type of a pipe clamp for a 7/8 pipe with that same little U in the middle. If I can get that. Look at this. Oh, smell horse doodle. Know you in the country. So anyway, maybe I can get a clamp and make that work, but I'll still order another one. That GoPro handlebar mount it's beyond worth it. I'll tell you, it's a beauty. So yeah, okay, I come down here, 416. This is what Jen was talking about. Of course, I was like, I don't know. So anyhow, yeah, usually I end up running on down here. I'll bring the F-150 down here, and this is pretty much where I end up collecting the wood. I'm going to show you where it actually is. I'm still not there yet. Good old run. Oh, look at those horses over there. How about that? Oh, that's cool. A lot of farms over here. Stable. Nobody behind me. Only one on the road again. Ask me if I argue with it. Sure don't. Alrighty. And that's why you don't really see me get on a highway much, because for me to get on a highway is a little more of a hassle than I mean, it's not bad. I duck down and make yourself aerodynamic and crunch in a little bit. Wow, look at the color of these trees. It's beautiful. You know, I duck down and make yourself aerodynamic. It's not so bad, but I'd rather back roads. That's just me. So anyhow, I guess we could say this is another ride before work on November 9th, in addition to a motor vlog. That was Memorial Park. Check that out on the way back. I do have a spare battery on me. Got a 32 gig micro SD card in there, so it should be okay. Should have a junction coming up a little further down the road. Ooh, I gotta turn my vest back up. Right now it's on medium, but turn back up to high. Pants are lovely, lovely and warm. Oh yeah. I may actually stop and just throw in that other battery that I have, just for good measure. I actually got a car behind me now. That was in the road, but I have to look at it on the camera. I damn sure didn't want to hit it. Alright, stop sign. Should be in first. Ride on the work thing, I just don't have any love for it. Not right now. One, I don't care for riding in the city. Two, there's too many deer out here. I'm gonna make this right over here. There's way too many deer out here for my taste. And I, for one, don't feel like hitting any of them. Okay. First, you liar, you. I'm gonna look some more horses over here. My daughter saw those horses, boy. She, Daddy, I want to stop. Daddy, I want to see the horses. Daddy, look at that guy there. He's beautiful. Oh, he is beautiful. Wow. Daddy. Daddy, I want to see the horsey. Oh my God. Alright, sweetie. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is it right here. This is where I usually collect the wood. I don't know if he's outside. If he's outside, I might stop and say what's up. But, I don't see him outside. What's over here is where I usually collect all my firewood from. He's got 21 acres. Run straight on down that way. And he was actually telling me that what had happened to him, during a couple of years ago, we had that big old rainstorm out here in New York, and it flooded everything. And I mean it flooded everything. And he said that he had, his whole backyard was just a flood. His actual, it was just water all the way throughout. Just water. It's all flooded. And it was just like that river that I showed you. It rose up, went all the way down, all the way to his house line, and actually went up to the top of his garage. So all of his tools covered in mud. Everything downstairs is covered in mud. So he had to do basically an insurance claim. Oh, that's a nice house. He had to do an insurance claim to basically fix everything. I've been through here, and this must be 87. It's the only thing I can think of. It's gotta be 87 through here. Mind you, I don't know these roads, so maybe a little bit of lean on. Get a little bit of lean on like that. Oh! Yeah. So he had to do an insurance claim, and he got pretty much everything fixed. That blue tarp you saw was actually his firewood. I think it's about 2 cord he had sitting there. I think about 2 rows, 16 feet. So basically, what he ended up doing was, I'll go to the right. Who knows where that goes? Oh, here. Losing all this firewood. He said he had a big stack of firewood, and it just got washed away. I think once this battery dies, I think that's probably going to be it for me yapping, because I've been talking for about a good 30 minutes now. Been riding, 30-minute ride. Funny thing, I told my wife I'd wash out the dishes. Oh boy, won't have time to do that. Anyhow, so it washed away all the wood he had there. They took it all away, and he basically was left with nothing, you can say. Man, I didn't realize I have my indicator on. I hate when I do that. Yeah, so I go there every year, and I would have stopped to run his bell and see if he was there, but it's just a little too much for me to unsuit and then suit back up, and you know, it can be a little bit of a pain. So I'll give him a call later on. Definitely turned out to be a nice little cruise.